Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your monthly reading for December 2022. This is for Scorpio, Sun, and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional culture cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity, to get more specific with your reading. Listen, Scorpio, I do this because A, I love you. B, I want you to feel like it's a personal reading rather than a general spread. And C, astrology and tarot have gone hand in hand for centuries. All right. Actually, in fact, astrology came first. Okay, and then tarot. Every card has it's been assigned an astrological alignment, a ruling planet. So, listen, we really go really deep with the astrology added. Now, for you, Scorpio, for December, it's a big month. All right. I love that, there's been a lot of great alignments happening for y'all. And I've been pulling some really great spreads for y'all. So y'all have been having, a lot of good moments, especially with partnerships, especially after that eclipse that we had in November 8th. There could have been, let's go back to actually October 25th with that solar eclipse in your sign. Oh my goodness. So talk about big changes. Y'all have been going through big changes. A lot of it with work, a lot of it with home, a lot of it with love, especially with Jupiter back in Pisces, okay? And that is your fifth house of love, fifth house of pleasure, creativity, family. I love the energies going forward, okay? Now, all this activity shifting. We're in Sagittarius season, so you may be feeling some activity with money, salary. There could have been some activity there. And even material possessions and value, right? The things that you value. But we will talk more about what's going on for you moving into the later half of December when we're going into Capricorn season, and that is your third house. Things could be coming up with your siblings. You could do some traveling around that time. And communication is going to be really important. But let's get started. Let's go ahead and do your spread. See what's going on for you, Scorpio, for December 2022. Can you believe we made it through this year? All right. This has been a crazy year. Now, Scorpio, listen. Like I said earlier, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I want you to stick to the end because I pull a card a week, okay? Just to give you a little bit more insight to what to expect for every week this month, because there is a lot happening, all right? Neptune's going direct. We have a full moon in Gemini. We have that new moon in Capricorn. I mean, there's a lot, okay? So we'll talk more about that toward the end of the reading when I pull a card a week. Also, if you're new to my channel, I do leave all the key astrological dates in the description box if you want to follow along. Scorpio, I love this for you. This is great. And I think you can probably hear my dog shaking in the background. She's doing her little dance. Scorpio, come on. Who are you? This is amazing. Come on. Okay, so you got the Emperor, all right? Love it. I love it. Emperor came up in your past, so a lot of y'all are the message coming through. You got your power back. You've gone through a lot, Scorpio. Trust me, I've been doing your readings for a long time. I know what's been going on with Scorpios. It's been a lot of ups, a lot of downs. But lately, you've gotten your power back. This is mastery of self. A lot of y'all have come to a place where you're just like, I know who I am. I'm owning it. I'm going to rule my own destiny. I'm going to call the shots. Feeling really powerful. I love that for you. There could have been some Scorpios where someone actually came through for y'all too to put you in that position, okay? And it could have been something like someone coming through, maybe if you are like a new job, okay? Someone of authority offering you this new job, all right? There's a lot of just power. All right. I love that. Especially, again, let me just mention one more time. Jupiter is in Pisces right now, but it goes back into Aries. All right. That's going into your sixth house. Daily activities, work, all that. Emperor is ruled by Aries. Now, listen. 9 of Wands, hello, in the heart of your spread, okay? What I love about this and what I love about you, Scorpio, is that, look, you can see this man, I call him the little soldier man, okay? Definitely he's gone through it. Definitely he's like, look at him. He's got gauze on his head. He's just like, ugh, right? So what is this saying? This is in the heart of your spread. You've gone through it. You've definitely have been enduring a lot of newness in your life, okay? Some of it's a little overwhelming for some Scorpios, a lot of new things happening, but at the same time, This is all about resilience, okay? So even though he's gone through it, this little man, the little soldier man, is saying, I've been beaten up, I've been dragged through the mud, but bring it on. I can keep going. I got this. Look at him standing in front of the wands. Come on. And wands represent our passions, ideas, even work related. So a lot of y'all have been going through some intense moments at work, but 9, come on, we're close to the end. Remember resilience, hang in there. I always, if you're a subscriber, you know I make that reference. That if 4th grade, your math teacher had the poster of the cat hanging from the tree, hang in there. Don't give up. That's this card, all right? 9 comes before 10. 10 is the end. It is a conclusion. You are so close. December, you are going to, it's almost like a finish line of these challenges or hurdles or even some stress, or if you're feeling some burden, you're coming to that the finish line soon. Now, you did get the Empress, okay? So you got the Emperor and the Empress, all right? However, you got the Empress in your challenge area, okay? And so I want you to feel a little bit more connected, okay? Here's the one thing that's happening here. I want you to feel a little bit more grounded, all right? Not only because the Empress came up in your challenge area and she's Miss Nature, right? She's Miss Universe. Do you see the 12 constellations represented in the jewels in her crown and the 9 planets in her necklace? Miss Universe, but also she's so in touch with nature. She's so in touch with herself. This is all about passion. This is all about pleasure. When I ask you to be more grounded, it's because there's no pentacles in your spread, all right? Pentacles represent earth, okay? And so I want you to be a little bit more grounded in December. And listen, Neptune, thankfully, is going direct, okay? That is going to help because that's going to bring a lot more clarity. You get to see a little bit better. But another thing is, I feel like some of y'all may be, when I say be a little bit more grounded, some of y'all may be a little, and this isn't like me dragging anyone, but some of y'all may feel a little like, life is so good, life is so great, I'm just going to treat myself every day, and that's great. Abundance is amazing, but don't go overboard in December. If you catch my drift, right? That's why it's like important to like stay grounded and just be aware and have that gratitude moving forward. Again, I'm not saying any of y'all are like that or have that. I'm just saying the cards are saying, bring it down to earth a little bit, okay? I have to do it all the time. I'm actually, okay, I'm not even going to talk about me. This is your spread, but I have to do it all the time. Listen, you did get the 10 of Cups. I love that, all right? You got it in your crown, okay? The 10 of Cups, we know this is the card of happy life, happy family, happy home. This is, listen, the cups arranged in the rainbow, all right? Over our heads, but also the only rainbow in tarot, indicating a promising future. We know where your head's at, okay? And so there is a sense of like happiness that, you know, it's a lot of y'all are feeling it. A lot of y'all are feeling it, especially with family, especially with love. It's such a beautiful card. And 10, remember, conclusion. So it's almost like we've come to this moment now. What's next, okay? And it looks like you're already 2 steps ahead. We'll get to that in a minute because you did pull another 9. You got the 9 of Swords. So with the 9 of Wands and the 9 of Swords, especially the 9 of Swords in the root of your spread, okay, you can see him despair. Let's call it despair, right? He's sitting up in bed, hands over his face. Is he guilty? Did he do something bad to someone? Did someone do something bad to him? Is he, remorseful? This is you, Scorpio. So these are questions to ask yourself. Why did the 9 of Swords show up in the root of my spread? Is there something that's haunting me? Is there something that I can't let go? Is there something that, is really just affecting my mental health right now? And it seems like there is, but I want you to know, remember what I said earlier about 9. We're so close to the end, so you have to hang in there, turn any negative thought to a positive thought, okay? I want you to, I don't want to spend too much time on this. Y'all, if you're a subscriber, I talk about energy all the time, how everything is made of energy. Everything has a frequency. This is not my opinion. This is not conjecture. This is Einstein. This is Nikola Tesla. This is any physics book you open. The lower your frequency, the lower your vibration, the less you attract the things you want, and the more you're stuck in this tar pit energy, right? And when I say everything is made of energy, even our thoughts, okay? And so we don't want to have those thoughts. And when you go to bed at night, when you go to bed tonight, if you have feelings of doubt, if you have feelings of confusion or guilt, or, just things not going your way, flip them, okay? Flip them into the positive. Think, instead of like, why is this happening to me? Think, I'm excited for tomorrow because I know that change is coming for me. Have that confidence. And you can Google it. Our brain enters this it's a thing called theta mode. And I want you to Google it because it actually works. And that's why people have those positive affirmations when they go to bed. But here is the secret, Scorpio. And I have to make this very clear, okay? You can scroll through Instagram all day and like every positive affirmation post that comes through. You can do that. If you don't believe it, what's the point, right? You have to believe, and I want you to believe, and I want you to care, okay? We want to get past these swords. And remember, this is the 9. You're so close to the end. You've got this. Now, in your future, Scorpio, come on, you got the Page of Cups, all right? This is amazing. This is new love coming in. This is new passions. I want you, listen, at the end of the day, despite you having, not despite, but the fact that you have 2 9s and the 10, that's a lot of like entering a new phase. In the Page, as we know, brings in that new energy, that new opportunity, cups, emotions, right? This is Scorpio energy here. This is Pisces energy. Now listen, this is he's so imaginative, okay? Who else talks to a fish coming out of a cup, right? But this is new love coming in, all right? Because remember, cups represent emotions. So this guy is really, truly romantic and looking for that love. So for some Scorpios, there's love coming in. There's love coming up to that next level. There's also something that you're passionate about, okay? Remember, cups, emotions, all right? But Page, newness, bringing that in, something that's going to fulfill you emotionally. Now, it also is your time to just follow your bliss. What do you want? What are you looking for to fill you up emotionally? I love that you got that, all right? I love you got the Page of Cups. That's amazing. Let's get to your staff, Scorpio. Now, if you like this reading, be great if you like, subscribe, and leave comments. It really does help my channel grow. And if you are a subscriber, thank you so much for being here. I love you so much. You really make my day. Thank you again. Now, I love that you got another page in your staff. Boom. This is amazing. Okay, Scorpio, remember what I said from the beginning of the reading? On November 8th, we had that major full moon lunar eclipse in your 7th house of partnerships. Okay, so listen, this is, in layman's terms, the twin flame energy, the soulmate energy. This is love transcending time and space to becoming one. This is amazing, and it looks like you're looking for it, okay? A lot of y'all are in that situation where you have found it, okay? Where y'all have found that perfect partnership. And again, if you're not here for relationships or love, this is also career, okay? The new boss, the new company you're working for, that, if you're an entrepreneur, a new partnership with another company, this is very transcendent, okay? This is beautiful, and I love it. Now, I love that you also got the Page of Wands, okay? So not only this newness coming in, the Page of Wands came in your external factors area. So this page, remember, the page are the newbies in the royal court. Don't underestimate them. They're in the royal court. Let me repeat, they're in the royal court. A lot of people think that pages are, not that. No. They usher in, after the ace, usher in the most new change. So it looks like you have a lot of change coming through in December, okay? Remember, the ones are your passions, okay? Ideas, but also a lot of work-related stuff here. This is that ones are enterprise, it's career, it's job. I love this for you because whatever is coming through is going to fulfill you emotionally. Now, it can be new love. It can be a new job you love. There's a lot of potential here. A lot of potential. Just think new. It's very transformative. You see the salamanders all over his tunic, right? Okay. Representing transformation. Listen, he's so compelled by this wand. Now, this wand, Scorpio, come on. Look how barren the landscape is, okay? This is how important the page is. The page has the power to turn that barren landscape into this lush, beautiful, verdant garden, foliage of all his passions, okay? Amazing. And you got the 8 of Cups, all right? So a lot of y'all in December will be moving away from something that not necessarily holding you back, but you know there's something better for you, okay? And I love that. It could also be for a lot of Scorpios leaving a certain situation behind, something that wasn't serving you well. But at the end of the day, the biggest message, you're moving forward. All right. And this is eclipse energy. So this is the reason why I've had to bring up those eclipses, because they were such game changers. And that one in October was in your sign. The one, these eclipses were on the Scorpio Taurus axis, right? But also they affected the fixed signs the most. Love that for you. Okay. And so post eclipse, you're moving in a new direction. And in your final outcome, you got the Three of Pentacles. Who are you? I love this. So some of y'all are going to be moving into this situation where you can expect to be working with a lot of different people. You're bringing people into your life. Some of y'all may be joining a new company. Some of y'all may be partnering up with a lot of, could be another person in business, but also just in terms of pursuing your passions, okay, and monetizing as well. It's the Pentacles, all right? And so some of y'all could be even coming back to a project. You're going to finish a project that y'all been working on. Really good time, especially because Mars is in Gemini retrograde, okay? Good time to reassess things and work on things from the past. But let's go ahead and get started with your weekly pool. So the first week of... where are we? December. Oh, December. Okay, the first week of December is a big week, okay? Neptune is going direct, again, bringing a lot more clarity. And all the planets start entering Capricorn, okay? Mercury's going into Capricorn, all right? A lot of power in words there, right? Did I just snap? I did. Who am I? We do have that full moon in Gemini, okay? Full moons are emotional. And with it being in Gemini, that is your 8th house, Scorpio, okay? Death and rebirth. You rule the 8th house. Scorpio rules the 8th house. This is going to possibly be a very important full moon for you, okay? Especially because it's in your 8th house, as you know, Gemini. Also, sex, too. There might be some, I hate to say it, but maybe there's gonna be a relationship you leave behind where the sex was really good, but you're going on to a new one that's possibly better. But listen, let's go ahead and pull your card for that week. What else? Venus is entering Capricorn too. But yeah, I just want you to have, boom, you got the 5 of Swords. Listen, this is okay. So the first week could be a little challenging, all right, and it's because there's a lot happening. Remember, Mercury's going into Capricorn, Mercury's going into Capricorn, Neptune's going into Pisces, the full moon in Gemini, and then Venus is going into Capricorn. But then we also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares that week. So I'm not surprised this came up, okay? The first week of December is not only loaded, there's a lot of planets that are not harmonious. So there may be something challenging, okay? And you may feel like the messages coming through is y'all may feel a little cornered, cornered, okay? I don't want you to have that feeling, all right? You can see that this is a battle. You can see that everyone else has thrown down their swords, all right? You can do it, all right? You can throw down your sword. Most importantly, this is all about self-respect, self-dignity, picking your battles wisely, all right? Is this challenge that may arise the first week of December, is it worth it to you? No. Look. Absolutely not. Look at your spread. All right. So just choose your battles wisely the first week. Okay. The first week of December. Now the second week of the second week of December, I actually really like, because that's really, we're focusing on our goals, there's some breakthrough moments that could happen the second week of December. But yeah, look at you. Boom. You got the 10 of Swords. Okay. Remember what I said, 10 is the end of the cycle. So remember, you got the 9 of Swords that came in the root of your spread. So the second week of December, anything that's been stressing you out, anything that's been really just like what I said earlier, haunting you, or just really affecting your mental health at this point, it's coming to an end. All right. It does look like a very grim looking card. It's saying that you possibly are going through a lot of stress and you have a lot going on in your mind. I'm not surprised, especially after those 2 huge eclipses. But the good news is those dark clouds are actually clearing. Do you see the sun coming through? This is amazing. But also look at the man's hand gesture. It's the same hand gesture as a Hierophant here. All right. So it's almost like rebirth energy. It's almost like you're moving forward. All of that's coming to the end. You learned everything you've had to learn, and you are taking it with you. Now, Scorpio, third week of December, Jupiter is going back into Aries. So that is your sixth house. That is daily activities. That's work. That's labor. It is also like pets too. If you have pets, there could be some activity with pets. You may be getting a new pet. Health as well is there. And the sun goes into Capricorn, and then we have that amazing new moon in Capricorn. So Scorpio, I want you to go outside on the 23rd, okay? Because it's a super moon, all right? It just means that it's orbiting very close to Earth. Now, how crazy is this? We kicked off 2022 with a new moon in Capricorn, supermoon, on January 2nd. We've come full circle. Think about all the achievements you've made this year. All right, I want you to do that, Scorpio. I want you to think about all the things that, you know, all those proud moments you had and everything you've accomplished. And you got the Lovers. Scorpio, I love this for you. Not only do you have a lot of newness coming in, especially new love or possibly engagement or just something taking that love to the next level, you got the Two of Cups and the Lovers card. A lot of love, a lot of partnership energy, okay? This is also very partnership energy. Now, third week, you're going to have to make a choice, all right? You have the power in your hands. You can see Archangel Raphael. He's the one that's gifting the love here, all right? It's up to you to decide what to do with it, all right? Make that decision. You're going to have a big decision to make, especially with that new moon in Capricorn. And it doesn't, and don't think, you know, what resonates with you? Is it relationship? Is it love? Or is it work? Is it career? Is it partnership? Is it home? Is it something home related, right? It's a decision that you may have to make around that new moon. And I love that. I love the Lovers card. Okay. Again, ruled by Gemini here, the Lovers. And we have a lot of that. Like you're, gosh, you're fine. I love it. Scorpio, I think I mean, the fact that Gemini, Mars in Gemini, the planet of action, is in Gemini in your 8th house, which is death and rebirth, but also sex. You're good. Now, last week of December. Why do I keep forgetting what month it is? Who am I? Last week of December, I love it. I love New Year's Eve when Venus conjuncts Pluto. Pluto is moving into Aquarius next year. Oh my goodness, that's a huge thing. We'll talk about that when the time comes. But for now, very beautiful day, very beautiful week. I love this week. Just be social this week, okay? Mercury does go retrograde. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that until like January, where this is a great week. So with that said, you're golden. You're good. You got the King of Pentacles, okay? So you're kicking off 2023 feeling on top of the world, sitting in that throne, having all this abundance, owning your wealth, owning your happiness, owning your kingdom, owning your money. Look, his hand on top of the pentacle. That's really important. Every little detail in tarot is important. So I am so happy for you, Scorpio. You have an amazing reading. You have an amazing spread. And you are just simply amazing. And I love you, Scorpio. Scorpio, thank you so much for tuning in. You're the best. And what was in the line? If you're new to my channel, it'd be great if you subscribe, and leave comments. And if you're a subscriber, you know I love you, and you know I love it when y'all leave comments and emojis. I love emojis. I don't care if it's a boot or the middle finger. I just love emojis. Leave your emoji. It makes me very happy. Thank you so much. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.